that there at some point is, as we all know, there's something on those 240 channels that really very few people are watching.
Well, the good news is you can bring the iPad into the toilet, so that solves one of your problems.
Found my secret.
But John, going back to you, you've done some interesting deal making in that you're holding on to SVOD rights. You're doing these movie deals that no one else is doing now, and sort of holding on to SVOD rights there too. So you're really looking to have this value-added sort of FX app available to MSOs and to.
Well, I'll go you one better. As much as we're primarily a linear channel today, I think that what we will be 5-10 years from now is a multi-platform brand. Yeah. And I think this goes to what Ted's saying. If all of the money you're spending on programming doesn't ultimately contribute to the sense of a brand and some emotional connection to that brand and a belief that since I found programming I liked on that brand in the past, I will in the future, I think it's money that's squandered. And I don't think a brand is going to be able to exist purely on a linear television channel. For one thing, right now, the windowing, we make serialized dramas just like HBO does. They're individual episodes, they're also movies, right? So 13 episodes of Sons of Anarchy is a 13-episode film. We have some downstream SVOD licensors right now that are trying to block us from the ability to stack those shows and actually allow the consumer to consume them. To me, it's illogical that we would be spending 80% of the money between marketing and licensing to create the show, taking all the risk, be the front-end user, and never be able to offer the full experience of actually watching the program to our consumers. That's not sustainable in the long run. It's not a problem that Michael has, it's a problem we have as a channel that often licenses, and I don't know how we can license from content creators unless we have certain nonlinear rights that allow us to do some version with ads of replicating the experience that HBO is able to provide, not only through their linear channel, but through the HBO Go app to their consumers.
Well, Michael, you're actually starting to license a little more programming. I mean, you've always been in-house, but you're starting to go a little outside a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think the decision we made was not to lean into studio programming, but not to shy away from it. Look, as John mentioned, it's a competitive world. There are some writers that we love and are excited to work with that have long deals at studios. We're in the content business at the end of the day. For us not to do business with Ryan Murphy because he has a deal at Fox would be, or Damon Lindelof because he has a deal at Warner Brothers, just did not feel like the right business for us. At the same time, let me be clear, we make an enormous amount of money owning our content. But at the end of the day, I'm not gonna turn away a project that we don't have those back-end rights on. Because let's be clear, it's nice to have someone betting with me. Not all shows, Treme does not equal Game of Thrones in